This is a review of my Lifetimer elevation table LT-ME3, which I purchased from Lifetimer in 2013. G'day, how he's going? So after 8 years, you can see that the bench has been through a bit of wear and tear. There's a bit of cracking around the outsides of the vinyl cushions. From memory, this bench cost me about 5,000 Australian dollars, including delivery from America back in 2013. Coming around to view the left side of the bench, you'll see there are some controls to make the bench elevate or descend, plus some memory functions, which I never ever used. There's also a foot pedal which you can use to make the bench go up and down, and that'll position anywhere underneath the bench. I just have it on the opposite side to where the hand controls are. In its lowest position, the bench measures 57 centimetres high, or 22.5 inches. This is me elevating the bench here. It's not the quickest of all motors that I've ever used, and in the time that I've had the bench, I have had to replace the front motor once, which was an expensive process. Measuring the bench in its highest position, it comes in at 86 centimetres or 34 inches. One of the best features about this bench is how easily it is to move. You can see me just casually inching it forward there and lifting it up. I reckon it weighs between 30 and 40 kilos, probably closer to 30 kilos. Here's a closer look at the headpiece. Patients over the years have described this bench as being one of the comfiest they've ever laid upon, and I think it's because of the cushiness of the face cushions you see here. From time to time it gets a bit dusty in through that little crease, so I have a little shoe polish brush which I use to just brush away the debris, if you like, that collects there. The arm rest is a single piece, and it moves up and down, or tilts rather, at an angle. You can see here this is where the face paper roll dispenser sits, and just to the left there's a guillotine type action which helps to pull the used paper off. You pinch these two little levers together and that allows you to elevate and depress the headpiece, and you can see there as well me depressing or elevating the armrests as well. You can remove all of the cushions on this bench independently. Again, sometimes dust and debris collects in between the cushions, so I just brush it away from time to time. You can replace the cushions as well as they start to wear, and to my knowledge they come in either a blue or a black vinyl colour. Beneath the foot section of the bench there's this steel rod which you can insert into a section of the bench and use that for adductor releases in active release technique. You can see my left leg being drawn into abduction by the imaginary practitioner here, and I'm able to stabilise myself with my right leg up against the pole in the centre there. Once you've finished the manoeuvre, you can remove the pole and stick it back to the Velcro on the undersurface of the bench. Another nice feature of this bench is around the midsection of the bench there is a protective cover that protects wear on the area of the bench where you might normally wear a belt. And then again down by where the feet are there's a thicker piece of material which just catches any sort of mud and grass that might attach to wet, dirty shoes. Both of these can be removed for cleaning as well. In summing up, I'd have no hesitation in recommending this bench to chiropractors. For me, the best thing about it is the fact that there is little to no bounce whatsoever when adjusting, which makes for very accurate and specific adjustments. My one main gripe with it is probably having had to replace the motor once. I think it should have lasted the lifetime of the bench at least. It did tend to rattle a little bit at times, and I couldn't for the life of me work out where that rattling was coming from. Perhaps some componentry in the motors started to come loose, I'm not sure. Other great things about the bench, as mentioned before, are the comfort factor and also the shape for performing various muscle releases. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe to my YouTube channel. Yeah, thanks mate, good on you.